Hi guys and welcome back to my video. This is Mike Davia. Today we are going to talk about something awesome. Now that awesome is my new phone. And this new phone would be an upgrade to my almost 5-year-old Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro. Now this is the awesome that I'm going to talk about. The Galaxy A73 5G. Now we're going to talk about the specs, the features, and everything about this handset. And mind you, this is a very thin box and no charger inside included. So let's get into it, the unboxing, review, and so. But before that, be sure to like, share, and subscribe this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel and click the notification bell to get the latest. And also follow me on my links down below, both my Twitter and my Facebook account. Okay, so this is the Galaxy A73 5G, Samsung's most awesome mid-range smartphone. The top mid-range smartphone from Samsung. As you can see, this box is quite thin actually, just like the S22 series. And that's much of it. So let's go into the unboxing. The box opens really smooth. Here's the phone. Let's put that aside for now. In the box, I don't know if you can see it. So that's much about it. The Samsung Care inside, SIM card ejector tool, and your USB-C to C charging cable. That's much about it. This is the only two accessories you have, so you don't have a jelly case with it, you don't have a tempered glass protector. These are the only things that are inside of this box. That's much about it. No charger, no headset. Wow. Look at that. So I got here the awesome gray edition. So look at those cameras actually, look so good. Now let's take off this protective plastics. Sure, there's a lot of plastic in there. So here we have it. By far this is Samsung's most slimmest, not the slimmest of all, but the A73 is noticeably thinner than the A53. Now I've actually touched the back, it's plastic, and the difference between the two is that the A53 has this a bit more rough, matted texture at its plastic back, while the A73 it's a lot more smoother. Just look at those bezels. It's nearly gone for a mid-range smartphone. It's by far the thinnest I've seen so far. The S22 series has the most thinnest bezels to it, but this phone actually nailed it. Now let's talk about most of the features of the Galaxy A73 5G. If you look through the screen, it has an in-display fingerprint scanner which is quite fast, and it's a 6.7-inch display. This has a 2400 by 1080, it's a full HD plus display, Super AMOLED Plus, which is lower than that of the dynamic AMOLED that you can find on the S22 series. The display has a 120Hz refresh rate. Now this is a big upgrade already, though it's not LTPO, wherein it refreshes from 1 Hz to 120 Hz. Now you can actually change modes. It's either you go for 60 Hz or the adaptive refresh rate of 120 Hz. It has a brightness of up to 800 nits. Now this is for a mid-range. This is bright enough for going under the sun without having to really look into your smartphone because it's too dim. Now the colors, it supports HDR. When watching YouTube videos, I was shocked that this phone supports HDR and the colors were actually wow. And it's also having this punch hole camera, so it's not that noticeable, it's not that big, but it's there. Now, onto the sides of the smartphone. On the top, you have here your SIM card and micro SD slot. Be careful because I already put in my SIM card and micro SD card in. So the micro SD card slot can also be used as your second SIM card, but I sacrificed the SIM card for just a single SIM card for the micro SD so I can expand my memory. Also, if you notice, there's a rubber ring around the SIM card tray, which means that this phone is IP67 waterproof actually. So you can actually, if your phone gets submerged into fresh water, not so salt water, 1 meter 30 minutes. You have your SIM card here, and I don't know if you can see it. And your USB Type-C, your speaker, and then your microphone. On the left hand side, there's no buttons or anything. It's all on the right side, so your power button and your volume rockers. On the front, you have a 32 megapixel camera. At the back, here are the cameras. Here you have your 108 megapixel camera. Now, to be honest with you, this is what I'm actually rooting for a mid-range device to have 108 megapixels. Though it's not on the flagship level of the S22 series, but it's able to keep up with other mid-range devices that has 108 megapixels on it. Then you have a 12 megapixel ultra-wide camera, a 5 megapixel depth sensor, and a 5 megapixel macro camera. Though I'm quite disappointed that they did not include the A72's 8 megapixel telephoto lens that could have been a lot better instead of either the macro or the depth sensor. Now let's talk about the hardware that powers this phone. You have a 5000 mAh battery, an in-display fingerprint scanner. There you go, it's quite fast actually. There you go, it's quite fast. A Snapdragon 778G SoC, which we can find it in the A52s series. So this variant that I have bought is actually has 8 gigs of RAM and 256 storage. So this phone has a feature called RAM Plus. Now what does RAM Plus actually do? So it uses some of your internal memory as an expandable RAM. So this phone is running One UI version 4.1 out of the box. It's Android 12 out of the box. A73 5G and the A53 5G supports 4 years of Android or OS updates and 5 years of security, meaning this phone from Android 12 can go as high as Android 16. So same with the S22 series. Now Samsung claims up to 2 days of battery life. Now I find it quite deceptive because if you're a heavy user like for gaming, video editing, it would only last you an average of 7 hours of screen time, and that's with 120Hz refresh rate screen. Now, if you want to really get to 2 days of battery life, one of the most possible things about it is that power saving is turned on, so no 120Hz, no 5G, just 4G and 60Hz display. CPU and GPU power will be reduced down to 70% of its power. That's why you can last up to 2 days for light to moderate users. Now one of the downsides of this smartphone is that you only get the Type-C cable and you don't have a 25-watt charger. So yes, it supports 25 watts fast charging. Now it's not like other companies or devices that has 33, 65, 120 watts for a mid-range smartphone. Though Samsung is on the safety side, so you have 25 watts of fast charging. This phone has dual speakers, one at the top for your earpiece and down at the bottom. So this is the front camera. I'm sorry for the audio if it's too loud around here because I'm in the mall. I hope that you can hear me explain to you this. Honestly, I'm impressed with the video. I've already turned off all of the settings, especially with the beautification process, and also not bad. Actually, my J7 Pro is a lot more shaky than this one, even though that this doesn't have the capabilities of OIS or EIS. This is still very capable of capturing a video
with very stable images. I do prefer this one now as my daily driver. So this is the video test of the Galaxy A73 5G with its front camera.
So this is 1080p 60 FPS HDR. Now to be honest with you, I'm quite amazed by the colors that it can produce. My J7 Pro, I thought it was one of the best for a mid-range back in 5 years, and now it just redefines what I'm actually looking at now. The colors are more accurate. It's the display is more sharper. It's just amazing actually. Now in regards to gaming, how well this phone with the Snapdragon 778G perform? Now let's put that to test. Now let's start with the Asphalt 9. Now for one of the heaviest games I have here, the Genshin Impact. This is one of the most resource hungry games. Let's actually crank this one all the way up and see how much this phone actually can carry. So yes, there is some lagging, set to 60. Everything's on the highest, though I don't put bloom on. Motion blur set to off. Crowd density TAA, just put it on off. So this is a custom type. Unfortunately, I couldn't go to ultra graphics. I'm only bound to high, even though I've already turned off my power saving mode. This is on the full power of 778G of A73, and I have set the refresh rate to ultra. So there you go, guys. I'm sorry if it really take too long. I said too much. About this Samsung Galaxy A73. That was my full review of the handset. And to be honest with you, I'll be satisfied with this phone. I actually bought this. It took me around 4 or 5 months to keep. So this is an early birthday gift to myself, and I'll be using this one on my future videos. Especially with this one, I am still using my Galaxy J7 Pro, but this would be the last time that I'll be using this one on most of my videos. So that was my full review of the Galaxy A73 5G. You can actually get this one on local stores right now. This was actually released here in the Philippines on March 17, but that was A33 and 53. Now they actually delayed the A73 because they want to hoard all the sales to A53. Now for the A73, even though it's late, I would still suggest you buying one if you want the best mid-range smartphone from Samsung. So that was it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and have a great day everyone. Stay safe. Bye for now.